When the 2011 earthquake and tsunami hammered Japan, there was immediate concern around the world about Fukushima's nuclear reactors. Today, concern about that plant is mounting again, this time over contaminated water. The CBC's Kirk Williams has the story.
It doesn't look like a big problem, but this puddle beside a leaking storage tank is called a serious accident, level 3 on a scale of 7. 7 is a meltdown, which happened to 3 reactors after an earthquake and tsunami crippled the nuclear plant in 2011. Today, Japan's nuclear regulator had tough words for the company in charge. I have to say that TEPCO's inspections, he says, have been nothing but careless. 300 tons of highly radioactive water used to cool damaged reactors to prevent meltdowns have leaked out. The problem is there are 1,000 tanks just like it, with more on the way.
The question is, how long can you keep on doing this? If you've got 1,000 tanks now, how many are you going to have next year and the year after that?
This comes on top of revelations this month that radioactive groundwater has been flowing under the site into the Pacific at a rate of 270,000 liters a day. The local fishery near the plant has been closed as a precaution. Experts here say there's little chance of harmful levels of radioactive water reaching Canada's west coast.
The concentration of the radioactivity here, by the time the water gets here, will be much less than the already existing, naturally occurring radioactive species that are in water.
Back in 2011, when there was a massive leak of radiation into the environment, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency tested domestic fish and milk, as well as food imported from Japan. Everything tested okay. But the CFIA hasn't done any monitoring since last October, and some say that's a concern for food safety.
There are Pacific wild salmon that migrate through the radioactive plumes that have been coming off of Fukushima. And then those fish come back to our shores, and we catch them.
The Canada Food Inspection Agency says it now relies on Japan for test results concerning radiation, but it says it would consider enhancing controls on Japanese imports and testing if those results warrant. Kirk Williams, CBC News, Vancouver.